I'm just going to do a video on swapping this battery out. Done another video on diagnosing a flat battery. It was a quick video. Got in the car this morning. It did a little bit of the old wah wah where it's not cranking like it should be. It's always been good for cranking. It's never not started. I mean, it started in the end, but it was a bit of a struggle. So this battery's probably over 6 years old. I've had the car 5 years, and I looked at the receipt of this battery, and it's like over 6 years old. Did a test on it. Did a drop voltage test, DC voltage test on my multimeter. That showed about 12.45 volts, and I've been out driving in it all morning, so I had plenty of time to charge back up. Looked at it 10 minutes later, and it gone down to 12.4. So it was slowly dropping. Did a load test on it that showed as a weak battery as well. Did an alternator test just to give me peace of mind. That was fine. It was showing above 14 volts, so the alternator was working very well. So once it's got a surface charge on it, it starts to drop straight away, and there's no load on it as well. So my guess is the winter's coming. We're in autumn now. Another couple of weeks, the ice might. Cold mornings will start showing its face. So I think it's time to change this out. So very easy. Make sure you got the right equipment. 10mm bolt. Take off the negative lead first. I'm going to loosen that. Drop that off. Took it out of the way. Make sure they don't touch. Drop that one out of the way. It's got two nuts on here, 10mm for bracket, whatever you want to call it. Holds it down, stops it shaking. Try to get that off. Got loads of crud on it as well. Get yourself a magnetic tray, stop these little bolts disappearing. It's not going to be great if they disappear. I've got myself a battery terminal cleaner as well. Very cheap, cost me about £4. It's got two long rods on there that hold this on. I presume they're hooked in at the bottom. It's got a handle, so it's quite heavy, so mind your back when you do it. Make sure you've got a bit of cloth as well. This battery's from Halford, so I'm going to get the other one. This is the other one. It's a Halford's 380 cold cranking amps. It's got 3-year warranty. HB057 is the part number. This one, HB057. Try and get like for like if you can. I mean, this is a Halford's one. It's not a Honda one. I was going to get a Honda one, but this has been a great battery. It's lasted a long time. A bit of a cruddy mess. There's the rods just tuck in at the bottom, so try and not let that fall away. You can clean out the bottom if you like, just be careful of the windscreen washer hose, because they've got a habit of getting trapped underneath the battery tray. It's not a great design. So it's right down there. That's it, just tucked it out of the way. So the best thing to do now is clean up. I'm going to get my little tool and clean up the. This little tool comes with a little wire brush. I'm going to give that a bit of a clean so it gets a good connection. See, bad connections can be results of a lot of electrical failures and cars not working properly. So give it a good clean out. And like I say, these things don't cost much, so the price of it is great. That's cleaned out. So I'm going to get the new battery and plonk that in. Keep the terminal covers on. That's in there, handle down. So it's down the bottom there. So what I'm going to do is put the bracket on first, if you can. This one's slightly taller, so you can adjust it. Make it slightly higher, and that should just go over there like that. So try and, it's not the greatest setup, this isn't, to be honest. There you go. I'd rather have the battery clamps down the bottom. They tend to fit all really. Try and make it catch. Doesn't really give you much. Is that going to be enough? Just get it to catch. Hopefully that will stops it rattling around. There you go, we're on. So, what you don't want is these things rattling around while you're driving over. A lot of humps in England. Not too tight though. Obviously I don't have to tell you about how gases batteries give off as well. So it does make sense that when you're working on these things to use eye protection, perhaps even gloves as well. They give off a gas called hydrogen and it's heavily flammable. So just be careful when you're working on these things. It comes with two covers. Put on their good shot. It's on the floor. Put on the positive first. Cleaned it out. And then put on the positive as well, and the negative as well. As you can see, my alarm's just come back to life. So I have to mess around with that in a minute. It's the only trouble with flat batteries and changing batteries, that everything, alarms and everything, start coming back to life. And I don't tend to use the alarm on this, but because it's a pain in the bum, my key fob doesn't work very well. So, but yeah, so that's in. What I'd use as well. Just a little bit battery terminal grease. Just stops the inner one a little bit, nothing major. Just put a bit on top, keeps everything, stops everything from rusting up. Bit of grave, not too much, just a little bit. Keeps all the crud out, keeps everything quite live. And that is pretty much it. That's how to change a battery on a Honda Civic. Not rocket science, just making sure everything clean, tip top. Put your cover back on as well. Hopefully this car will be running for a long time. Hopefully this helps you. Obviously all cars are different as well. Newer cars, apparently it needs a little bit of programming and a bit of software to get some of these batteries on, but the old ones are that 10-15 years old. This is more for that. This is how you do it. Yeah, no drama, no issues. Hopefully it should start up, but yeah, I'm going to leave you with it. Thanks very much, hopefully this helps you. Thanks for watching.